Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another Overwatch video. Today I'm going to show you guys my favorite flank routes with TRACER right here on Temple of Anubis. Alright, so on Temple of Anubis we got tons of trick jump and climbing spots with TRACER, but I'll try to focus on the important ones right here. Now, if you're an attacker, you actually never really want to go to the left side. Just too many Symmetra turrets, Junkrat, whatever and whatnot, you're most likely going to get killed. However, if your team is pushing through right here, and you're just kind of waiting a little bit until you can see that all the guys on top of here are just moving over so that they can fight over there, you can use this command spot to just climb up and attack them from behind. That's the not so good flank route that I would suggest you, but that's not like TRACER exclusive. Now the other thing is, usually when I do it, you want to start out on this side, blink towards this part of the statue, so the left one, and you kind of want to check if there's if you can see any Junkrat traps. If not, the first thing you want to do is just go straight into here and try to get to this health kit, because you usually always take damage in this kind of choke, which is very bad for TRACER, but with this one you immediately get back to full health, which is very nice. So then you got 2 blinks left, which you can use to get up on here, then wait until your last blink is ready, or just run the rest and you get to this point, which is very handy, since you're able to actually blink over here with 2 blinks, so 1, 2, and you can attack a Hanzo, a Widow, whatever is sitting on top of here, maybe Soldier, Ana sometimes, and just try to harass them. After that you can also just spray down to this point and kind of set up a crossfire with your team, which again kind of disrupts their coordination a little bit, which is something that you want to do as TRACER, and this of course is very nice. Okay, so if your team did already push back the other team onto the point right here or up to the high ground, and you got control over the platform, you can also use the jumps right here and get around like this with a little strafe, and then use a normal jump as well as a triple blink onto this spot right there if they're on the high ground or not, depending on what you want to do. And usually if they're on the high ground you can drop your pulse bomb right here and then just immediately recall back to your normal position back on there, and you usually get a couple of kills if they're holding the high ground. Otherwise you can just drop it down right there, or just, I don't know, keep firing right here, get the TP or the shield generator, whatever they might have in here, or over on this side. It's very easy once you get this high ground, because you can just drop down and then use your blinks in order to get there fast, and then again just recall up onto the point. Now, if you're a defender on Temple of Anubis as TRACER, you can also go up the stairs right here, just jump up like this, and then use this little spot with 1 blink, jump over here, use another blink, kind of into the wall if you're not completely sure with the distance of your blinks, so you're not kind of overshooting and falling off. Jump onto this part right here, like so, and then you want to have 2 blinks ready. Then you just do a normal jump and blink blink. And once you're here, you can basically harass any Widow up here. You can even kind of annoy Pharah a little bit. It's usually not quite your job to do so, but it's still very handy if you, well, have to do it. Alright, so now let's talk about the B point right here on Temple of Anubis as an attacker. So you obviously never want to go through the main door right here. That choke is just being spammed with damage, and that's horrible for you. Now, if your team decides to go left right here, you want to let them push up until to this choke point. As soon as they kind of reach that point, the enemy team will also fight right there. This is the chance for you to use a normal blink and another one to get onto here and flank him from behind. However, only do so if they're already fighting right here in that room or this choke point, otherwise you're kind of exposed right here. Usually this works kind of well, since the enemy will see you also going towards the left side, so you can also kind of go in, wait a little until your team is at this point, and then go back out and then use the flank route. Alrighty, so now let's talk about the right side right here on the B point. So there are 2 ways that work for me. So if this box right here hasn't been destroyed yet, you can use a normal jump, then jump and blink to get up on here. Another blink will get you also up on here, in case you want to do that. However, in my opinion, that's wasting too many blinks. And then you can use normal blink, double blink, whatever you want to use to get right there, to this spot, right here, or behind there. Now there's also another way that many people and heroes can use, and that's just jumping up onto these little stones, and then you get very fast and quickly to this point where you can usually kind of attack a Mercy or an Ana sitting here, and especially if you got your pulse bomb ready once again, this can be very devastating. Okay, so now let's also talk a little bit about defending right here on the B point and what kind of route you can take. So jump up on here, then again over to this side, and you want to kind of use the same thing we did before, and then jump onto this box. So you can obviously go up on here, that's very known. However, you can also go up on here with a normal jump and then a blink. Try to aim kind of on top of this thing and it will make it a lot easier. Now what you can do then is again, jump over here, normal jump, you do not need a blink, and then use 2 blinks to get back on here, like so. And once again, this is good for just harassing or dropping a pulse bomb, or especially annoying Widow in case she's standing on top of here. So yeah, these were my favorite flank routes right here with TRACER on Temple of Anubis. You can also use a couple of other ones, as I said before in the video. I didn't show all of them, just because there's so many, and most of them are, from my point of view, mainly for fun, and not really useful in the game, so there's that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and luckySkillFaker out.